Hello and welcome. Turn the webcam on. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're well and you can hear me and everything. I've got a bit of music going as well in the background. Yes, welcome to the stream today. We're flying Friday. We're here at the Aerosoft Manchester EGCC, which is currently free on the Aerosoft website. So if you guys want to go check that out, yeah, please do. And Taflexor, hi, hello. I did check my my mods, and I knew I had Manchester installed, but I had the Manchester City Airport, not the Manchester International. So I've downloaded the Aerosoft free Manchester International EGCC Airport today, and you can see it here all in all its glory. And you can see a few planes getting ready to take off, and so yeah, it's a lovely airport. Yay, I love freebies. Whiskey Man, hello Stocko. Hey Whiskey Man, how you doing? I've seen your comment on YouTube earlier. Thank you very much. You can see some planes. I think they've just landed. There's two runways. There's one up here, and then there's the main runway here. I've been sitting here watching. It's quite mesmerising just watching all the planes land. It's, I love this game, but it's far too complicated for me. Hey, Whiskey, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it, that's for sure. So, is the music too loud? I don't know. I could turn it down a little bit, I suppose. Let me do that. Go to Spotify. I don't know. You have to let me know. Node, afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Yeah. So today we're gonna do some flying. You can see the planes here, sort of coming into land. Yeah, let's watch them land. Just wait for peeps to come into the stream. But yeah, I hope you're well. There's this one here landing here. This one is going to land in the on the second runway, and oh, lovely landing. Certainly a better landing than I can do. What's that? A Ryanair? Very good. And who's this? TUI. The TUI even still going anymore? Or are they one of the ones that? That's gone bust. But it looks like they're going to be landing on that runway down there. Node, do I detect my home airport? No, this is Manchester International. We're not flying here today, I don't think. But Taff mentioned, and I noticed that Aerosoft have released Manchester International for free. So. TUI is still going. Thompson went belly up. That's the one. Thompson's. Okay. Yes. So this is free. So if you go onto the Aerosoft website, you can. Is it purchase it for free? Is that a thing? But yeah. Ooh. So check it out. Definitely. Yeah. So I've got some random music on today. It's all royalty free. I've gone through. I've got about 8 hours worth of music. So you may see some like computer gamey type music like this one, or you may see some or may hear some crazy weird and wonderful ones. So yeah, just bear with me on the music today. And so did Monarch. Yes, Whiskey, yes, unfortunately. All right, let me get back into my, there we go. Okay, today let's get started. So we're starting on Air Company, if you remember last time. So this thing runs in real time, and as you can see, our landing or parking fees for both aircraft, because we've got the Cessna for our hired worker, we've got the F-33A Bonanza for us, and you can see they charge us 120 quid a day per aircraft. So you can see that's where the 1,680 quid is we pay just in parking fees. So unless you're flying every day, you're going to incur costs We've also got a weekly ownership fee. It isn't too bad. And we still got to pay. We've got to pay the salary for Alexis. That's it, Alexis Bowen. So they're just sat there picking up a free paycheck without doing anything. So we're going to change that today. Let's get there over to the live map. Whoops, sorry. Thomas Cook went bust. Thompson are TUI, aren't they? I have no idea anymore, Taff. So the Cessna is... There we go. It's in Cardiff or Barry. Where are they? They are at the EGFF. So what we'll do is see if we can get a flight for them. For Alexis. Go here. World. Find jobs. So they're in EGFF. Small, yeah. Small trip. Let's see what comes back. Oh, there's one from EGFF to EGDA. Where's that one? We can't do that one because it's 35 passengers. We can take the goods transport. So we can go up to EGNO. Which, if we click this button here, EGNO is in Wharton. Up past Bolton. I think we're going to take that one. 4,750. That looks pretty good. We've got a business trip for another 35 packs, but we haven't got a plane for that size. How big is the goods as well? What's the weight of the goods? Oh, cargo is 4,000. No, we can't take that. Possibly that. No, we can't do that one. Oh, this is a... Going to EGFF down to EGMH. EGMH. Okay, so we need to go to LFSI first, which is all the way down here. LFSI to EGMH, which is here. And then from there... oh, I don't know I don't know what this is about. We can't do this anyway, unfortunately. So it looks like there isn't much we can do. So you have to search the surrounding airports. Just trying to find something for our hired pilot to do. Just loading jobs. Okay. Smallest amount of cargo. Oh, we can't do any of them. Can't do them. Not sure what that is. Okay. I think that's the cargo. 1,210. We can't even do this one. So there isn't many jobs for us to do at the moment. These event logistics, I'm not quite sure what this is about. There's been a big update on this, so from LFSI to LFSI to LFYV, which is here. No, we can't do the 47 packs either, so is there any small packs that we can do? Business trip. Okay, we're going to do this one. So EGDY over to EGLF. 3 technicians. Yeah, we'll take that. So what we'll do is we'll ask now to go to EGDY. This is where I need my pad. Is this in X-Plane or is it multiplayer portal stuff? I'm not familiar with X-Plane. Hey Dan, welcome. This is on air. It's an airline company manager app that you it's an add-on. I'll show you their websites. there it is there. So the on-air company. Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't. You can see it. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. The on-air company. So manage your own airline company. Run your company in a persistent world. Your flights are tracked, automatically integrated into the system. Connect to the logistics center, which is what we're doing at the moment. There's also a survivor mode, which is like super hardcore. And you gain skill points and stuff, and you level up. Yeah, so this is what we're checking out today. And here we've just taken a job from EGDY to EGLF, and I'm just going to make a note of that. EGDY to EGLF. Okay, so what we do is we go to live map, and we get our Cessna, prepare the next flight. We're going to fill up, say 70%, confirm and fly, and we're going to go to EGDY. This is to collect, select AI, so it's Alexis, and then launch flight when ready. And that's it. Okay, so Alexis is now taxiing. As you can see, apron work. So they're filling up with fuel, and then they're going to be flying down to EGDY, which is here. So they're going to quickly hop over the River 7 to here, and then they're going to take 3 passengers over. So that's what they're doing. And we are here in EGVO, if you remember. So we haven't moved since last time. We're going to find a... we're going to hopefully find a job for ourselves. Cool. Is this single player or multiplayer? Dan, it's single player. But I think the plan is that everybody who's got on air, you're going to see them. So you and hopefully, I think when Microsoft's Flight Sim comes out, you're going to see other people flying around actually in the game. And on this, so that's the plan. Okay, so we need to find a job ourselves. Where are we? EGVO. So find jobs. Anything pending? Okay, so you got a level 2 mission here. So I think we're going to do the level 2 missions. So we've got to go from EGVN to EGBJ. So where's EGVN? It's loading airport data. Bryce Norton. Okay, that's not too far away. That's an RAF base. So yeah, we're going to fly to EGVN, and then we're going to take 87 cargo back up to Gloucester, and then we're going to go to EGBB back to Gloucester, EGVA, EGDL, and yeah. Okay, so you can see what we have to do. And in the meantime, Alexis is going to be flying to EGDY. A few seconds. The Butcher Shows follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Most appreciated. I've got a few people to say thank you to as well. Cole UK with the follow. Thank you very much. Toby Welsh with the follow. Thank you. Wolfman Swede. Thank you so much for the follow. And Legion Bazza. Thank you for the follow. And Farmer Josh. 446, thank you for the follow, and Commander Mozart with the follow, and Newcastle 1999. So yeah, thank you to everybody with the follow, much appreciated. So yeah, we're going to fly up to EGVN, RAF Bryce Norton. So EGVN. There we go. EGVN. Cool. So what we do is we come to the live map and prepare the next flight. Kind of just fill up. Yeah, there we go. So we're not actually taking anything at the moment. We're just going to fly straight to EGVN. And there's all the follows. Thank you very much. EGVN, Bryce Norton. We're just filling it up, and what we're doing now is here is we come into here, we go to flight configuration. So where am I? I am EGVO. So we're going to EGVO. That's it. RAF Cologne. Customize. Okay, we've just got some. That'll do. Weather, real weather, and the time at the moment is 3:16. That's close enough. And we're taking the Bonanza. So we'll start new flights. There we go. And wait for this to load in. Afternoon, Stocko and chat. The Flying Wolf. Hello, and welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. Good morning, all. Hello, Pilot Stocko. Have we crashed yet? Case? No, we're just in setup mode. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us today. 11T Stupid. Good morning. Oh, this is new. It is Flying Friday. Welcome. JC, good morning. Rest Play. Hey, Stocko. How you doing, Rest Play? The Whiskey Man was playing Euro Truck this morning. When the battery in my keyboard died, the truck obviously went straight into the crash barrier. I did a full barrel roll. Wow, did you record that, Whiskey? That'd have been fun. And the Dazman, afternoon. Hello, mate. I hope you're well. Soldier Scouts doesn't explain the habit where you can plan flights in game, or is that just mobile? I think that may be just mobile. I'm not sure, but yeah. I think the on-air program. I keep calling it an app. I suppose it is an application, but yeah, the on-air program does that all for us. So we've got our worker Alexis moving over to EGDY, and then we're going to fly down to or up to, I should say, RAF Bryce Norton for our first job of the day. Are you going to get Micro Flight Sim 2020 the better show? Yes, I am. As soon as it's released. I think it's in alpha at the moment. I don't think there's a date yet of when it's going to be released, but yeah, certainly as soon as that gets released, I'll be all over it. I can't wait. It does look good. It does look good. EGVO to EGVN. That's where we're going. Let me see if I can set this bad boy up now. So this fly live. Set this up. So we're I've forgotten it. EGVO. EGVO. And we're going to EGVN. The call sign is... Our plane's call sign is November 5589 Juliet. Let's get that plugged in there. So November 5589 Juliet. Estimate cruise altitude, I guess 4,000. 4, 1, 2, 3. Has that worked? No, it hasn't. Okay. No idea why that doesn't work. But here we are. We're back at RAF Cologne. Cologne, not quite sure. We're in our F-33A Bonanza. Let me show you the plane. There's the bad boy. It's all cold and dark. Yeah. There's no tower here, so we're going to have to contact Manchester again, if you remember, and get a window for when we're going to take off. Nick, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us today. Yes, that was the loading screen, yeah. It was pretty funny though, and annoying. Didn't record my crash Stocko, it was on my main profile. Oh no. The Flying Wolf, this is good, waiting for air hauler for X-Plane to be revealed. Yes, the Flying Wolf, me too. Thing is, I need a reason to fly, and yeah, so I found this on air. It's being followed by Aerosoft as well, so there's a big name behind it, and I think it's going to get better and better for sure. Okay, Don, I want to see Stocko trying to get off the ground in the dark and avoid the invisible and the invisible trees. Can I see what graphic settings you use for X-Plane? Nick, of course, mate. Yep, let me grab them up. So this is the throttle I'm using. There's the joystick, and there's the pedals. And my graphics is that. So it's not too high. It runs about 30 frames a second, quite nicely. I could push it. If I'm not streaming, I do tend to tweak these slightly and turn them up. But that's the yeah, that's the settings. Cool. Right, I suppose we better get into it. So the aircraft. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay, so let's remove the static elements. And let's jump into the plane. I've got to remember how to start this bad boy up now. Before we do that, let's finish you. Okay, so start flight track into EGVN. Where our fuel loading has been finished. We've got no passengers, we've got no cargo. We're just going to take off. So you're going to start flight tracking. It will track what plane we're in. And you can see there, it's all green. Tick, 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 tick. And start tracking.
On-air flight monitor started.
There we go. Brilliant. You get a little notification down here to say it's started. And alright, let's see if I remember how to start this up. Okay, so let's put the fuel there. Let's remove that for a minute. Okay, that's that. That's that. That's that. Okay. So we put all this all the way in. Tiny bit of throttle. Oh, it's really loud. Let's turn the battery, alternator, and where's the fuel pump? Don't think there's a fuel pump on this one. I think we just turn it. And it should start. There we go. Engine
Your
started.
flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
So we'll do a bit of prop eyes, pitot heats, strobe, beacon, obviously, beacon, the nav. We're not taxiing yet, so we don't need to turn these on. Going to put the yaw dampener on. And then we've got the aviation switch. Installed last night. It was much better for me. Aiden plays games. No, I'm not. Not at the moment. The thing is, I know this runs okay for me. Sort of about 30 frames a second. So, gosh, that's really loud, isn't it? Let me turn this down. Does that sound okay? Just feel a bit still. Feels a bit loud. Let me know what you think. I can turn it down if you need me to. Oh, that's fine. Ah, cool. Okay. Nice person gifted me a sub. Hey, Aiden, please. I have to say a big, massive thank you to that person. Where'd you buy the plane from? Stockoglaws X-Plane store. I did indeed, Nick. Today we are flying the F-33A Bonanza. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plane. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, highly recommend this little GA plane if you're into GA flying. Right, okay, so that's all on, pullback on that. Don't know what that means. Go. So our flight plan today, EGVO, and we're going to EGVN. EGVN. Boris Norton. I just want to bring up another program that I use for my flight tracking. It's the ATC. It's Pilot to ATC. So we'll just connect this to our plane. I fly the 737-800 Soldier. I haven't gone on to the big stuff at the moment. I'm just into my GA at the moment, but we may get onto the bigger stuff. I do fly the A320 and the A321. Right, we're going to do a new flight. So our waypoint is EG. Is it OU or U? It's where are we? UO. UO. Cologne. And we're going to EGVO. Which is not there. Is it EGVO we're going to? No, EGVN. Okay, let's remove that one. EGVN. There we go, Boris Norton. Okay, so a very short flight up to Boris Norton. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go auto planet. And it takes all the weather into consideration and everything else, and it also makes sure it's you've got all the right waypoints loaded. So you see here, it's chosen the I-25 runway. The runway 25, ILS runway 25 is where we're going to be landing. So it's going to bring us out here, around and in. So now we know what they're thinking. Let's move that over a minute. Go back into here, and I'm going to remove that for the moment. Let's go in so you can see properly. So on the waypoints, you can see here. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat at the moment. I just want to get this set up. Tyler, how you doing? I hope you're well. Oi oi, forgot about Fly Friday. Yes, we're here. I think when I get to flight sim, I don't know, it's best use of planning flights, etc. Looks a bit technical. The better show. No, it's not technical. If I could do it, anybody could do it, I promise. Better pushback is also a good free plug-in. Yes, I've got that as well. I'll make sure. Oh no, I've started my engines now, so it's too late. But make sure it's on the next flight. Hopefully the sound is okay and the engine sounds are not draining my voice out. I hope it's okay. So you can see here, our first waypoint is Melby, and then we're heading up to the D243J, which is this one, and then we're taking the BZN, Melby Bozeman star. Well, no, we're going to choose a star. It's going to be the Melby star. So it's the Melby star, and the star means standard arrival. I don't know. But here, if I add EGVN, and then we click on this, we load a procedure, so we know that the arrival, see the Melby comes up, so we click on the Melby. The transition is just Melby, so we can load the arrival. And actually, let me just remove all this again. I've made a mistake. Remove. Okay. EGVN. So here, go to load procedure, do the approach, and then you just tell it it's an ILS 25 approach. Vectors. Now, vectors here is. I think it's BZ. Have I done that right? Arrival, Melby, load arrival. Where Boris Norton. No procedure. Ah, here we go. Here's the approach. I was getting really confused there. Transition. Transition. I think it may be BZ. Let's just go vectors. It's fine. Load that approach. Okay. So if we go to our map, you can see we've gone up to Melby, to here, to here. That doesn't look anything like where we want to go. I think we need to activate this. Oh, we'll figure out when we're in the air. We'll figure it out. I should do it now. Let's remove this. Remove approach. Okay, so we know that we're going to go onto our map. We're coming up to Melby, that's great. And then we're at Boris Norton. So then what we need to do is at Boris Norton, load procedure, ILS 25, and I think we'll try the BZ. Ah, that looks better. That's the one that we want. Load approach. So if we go back to our map, Melby, and that now looks similar to this. So FI25, CI25. You see the FI25? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's the flight plan that we're flying today. So we've got the flight plan. We've got the engine has started. Most importantly, well, I think we've got about 4,000 feet. It's going to be our cruise. Okay, windows are shut, doors are shut, all looking good. So what we need to do now is we need to go and ask permission. Okay, I've got the Xbox controller. Brilliant. Can you use SimBreathe from working? So you can. The better show. I tend to use On Air, which is the program. This program here to generate all my flights for me, and then use I use Pilot to ATC to generate what route I take. Usually my phone was a problem with Twitch freezing. JC, fantastic. Oh, we've got a sub, the Flying Wolf with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was totally engrossed and concentrating into setting up the flight plan there, but it's all done. And Donut Disturb 69, thank you for the follow. And B Rob 91 also with a follow, and the Better Show with a follow. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the sub, Flying Wolf. You're a legend. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So let's contact ATC. So with this here, what I'm going to do is we're going to we validate it. We're going to file it. So we filed the flight plan with the ATC. It looks like London Centre is the one that we're going to call. All I do is I press this one here. You go request and clearance. I click on that, and it tells me what to say here. So I press the button to talk, and I go Bonanza 89er. Anyway, Bonanza 89er Juliet, ready to copy IFR clearance.
89er Juliet is cleared to Echo Golf Victor November as filed. Expect departure runway 25. Maintain 4,000 feet. Squawk 6306. 89er Juliet is cleared to Echo Golf Victor November as filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Squawk 6306 Bonanza 89er Juliet.
There we go.
Bonanza 89er Juliet, read back correct. Contact us for IFR release when number 1 for departure. Will contact you for IFR release. Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Okay, so give me a squawk code, 63306. We turn that on, and now we're squawking. And that's a way for, it's a unique number for our plane, so people can identify us in the sky. Fist for the Ferrets, hello, welcome. The Sam Football, you should play Agricultural Simulator 2011 for a live stream, yes. That would be fun. You're welcome. Thanks for getting back into FS19. Loving the streams. The Flying Wolf, thank you, mate. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, so we've squawked. The one thing that I want to do now is just check. I'll bring up this thing here, which is the weather, active sky weather. And it tells me the altimeter of where I am at the moment is 1018, and that's quite important because you want to make sure that we're flying at the right altitude. So 1018. 1018, so we're at the right altitude now. Brilliant. I don't use VATSIM yet, but I've signed up, not confident with the full ATC. Only get used to the built-in ATC so far. Currently offline with either X-Plane ATC or no ATC. Aiden plays. I'm in the same boat. I'd love to be able to play VATSIM, but this is why I'm using Pilot to ATC. Like it says, it gives me the commands of what I need to say, and yeah, just learning the terminology. It's a new language, peeps. You know, it's not it's not that easy to understand. Okay, so altimeter setup. We've got the squawk code, which is done. The engines are running, which is most important. We've got 4,000 on our thing ready. I'm not going to arm it this time. And yeah, I think we're ready for a let's turn on our taxi lights. So let's contact them for IFR release. So Bonanza 89er Juliet, ready for IFR release runway 25 at Echo Golf Uniform Oscar.
Bonanza 89er Juliet, you are released for departure. Runway 25 after takeoff, turn right to heading 073, then proceed direct Mike Alpha Lima Bravo Yankee, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Release for departure void at 12:45 Zulu, advise with alternate intentions no later than 12:50 Zulu, time now is 12:38 Zulu. Bonanza 89er Juliet released for departure, runway 25 after takeoff, turn right to heading 073, then direct Mike Alpha Lima Bravo Yankee, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Release for departure void at 12:45 Zulu. Bonanza 89er Juliet, read back correct. Contact us when airborne. Wilco Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Okay. So I've got this also. Cologne tells you what the runways are, all the comm information on. This is Navi charts. I think it's only got one. No, it's got 4 runways: 1, 7, 19, and 25. And we're taking off at 25. I just want to know where that is. Is there no? No. Okay, so I haven't got a drawing, unfortunately, for it. Don't know what any of these are. No. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure out where runway 25 is ourselves. Maybe this thing will tell us if we bring this over. Ah, it does. Okay. So runway 25, as we're looking. So this way. So runway 25 is that one over there. Well, let's give this a go. Okay. Let's turn off the brakes. I have no idea where I'm going. taking off at runway 25. I think we might have to just join the runway. We're the only one that's taxiing or leaving the airport, so the runway should be free for us. We got until 12:50 or 12:50 Zulu, so we've got 10 minutes where we've got full control of the airport or the runway. So let's get moving. Hey, we've got a follow, Berry28. Thank you so much for the follow. Very, very much appreciated. Thanks for joining us today for some Flying Friday. I'll stick with Microsoft Sim now. Learn and get practice until 2020 comes out. Yes, definitely. I wouldn't, as much as I love the X-Plane, I wouldn't change your flight sim just yet until Microsoft comes out. And Slash Hanger, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Do you use Active Sky XP slot code? Nick, I do, mate. Yeah. So he's just given me. So I just checked that for the altimeter reading, and it's 1018 currently here in RAF Cologne. What's my favourite airline and aircraft? The Sam Football. Oh, good question. I've flown when I flew to Japan last year for the World Cup and work, but we flew with. Who did we fly with? It was really good. Helsinki. What's the country? What's the capital of that country? Helsinki is the capital of which country? Is that airline? I flew with, and I really enjoyed that. Finland, yeah, Finnair. There we go. Thank you, Aidan. Yes, so I flew with Finnair, and yeah, they really looked after us, and that was a really good flight. And I can't remember the plane. I think it was a 737. No, don't quote me on that. I can't remember the plane. I haven't purchased a single add-on, just freeware, and all I'm doing is full commercial flights now. Yes, you don't need to spend a lot of money. You know, you can spend a lot of money on your flight sim, but you don't need to. There's a lot of free add-on and stuff like that. As I said at the start of the stream, Aerosoft are releasing Manchester EGCC as a free add-on, free scenery for you during the lockdown. So head on over to Aerosoft and yeah, download it, take advantage of it. Right, okay, so you see that in the you probably can't see it because my mug is in the way, but I've just got a notification from On Air that my worker is actually now at EGDY. So before we take off, we'll just sort the worker out, and we're on the correct airport now, runway, I should say. Okay, let's just stop here. Put the handbrake on, bring out the, just go back to world, company, live map. We should see, yep, so they've just flown from Barry or EGFF down to here. So now we're going to ask her to pick up, do a job for us. So you can see there we've got some packs to board, so we've got 3 packs to board, so we're going to ask them to board the airplane. And we're a little bit over, so we're going to have to reduce our fuel down to, there we go. We're going to have to discard some fuel. We're not going to get paid for it, but yeah. So yeah, these guys are going to EGLF. Let's just confirm and fly. So ask her now to fly to EGLF for us. So the 3 people are boarding. We're going to EGNF. Alexis Bowen. And then look, so at the moment we are fuels loading, and then they're the boarding, takes about just under a minute for everybody to get on board and get strapped in and ready to rock and roll. And yeah, launch when you're ready. Okay, so our worker is going to be now flying to EGLF with 3 passengers, and we're going to get paid for that, which is great. So let's resume the current flights. There we are. Okay, cool. Here we go. Aircraft ready. I don't know if you've seen that, but they're going to be taking off soon, and we're going to take off. So what I like to do is just press D. We're just hooking up the vacuum of the hooking up the I can't remember what you call it, but so on this knob here, boom, I'm going to bring that to my head in. So we've got the runway head in. Bring up this. We've got the flight director. Runway head in. We're not going to turn the autopilot on just yet, but yeah, let's go. Handbrake off. The windsock doesn't seem to be very active, so I don't think there's much wind. Okay, it's live. Let's go. We're in the air. Oh, there was a bit of wind there that nearly put me off course. So now we're going to bring up this
Airborne time logged.
autopilot. So it's going to basically take over. We're going to arm this. Oh. And control the vertical speed. So I'm looking at this here. Okay. So we're flying the runway course heading, and then when we're ready, we can switch it over to nav. There we go. Looks good to me. Is that like not just the cloud I think it's just the cloud textures loading in from active sky. Every now and then it sort of regenerates. It takes a snapshot of where. I'll show you. So what this thing does is it finds the current conditions, and then it kind of manipulates X-plane to show what the current conditions are. Yeah, we're currently around about 400 or 500. We can probably increase that slightly. 500 feet a minute, and we're oh, whoops. Raise our landing gear. Afternoon, Stockholm, Jack Fox. Hello and welcome. I hope you're well. Do you use Orbex True Earth? I do, Nick. Yeah, this is all Orbex. I've got the whole UK covered with Orbex. And then there's a runway that we've just taken off. External circle. And there's the runway. So basically we've taken off, and we've done a bit of a circle, and we're on our way to Brysnorton now. Does Orbex lower your frames per second much? Thinking about it, possibly slightly. To be honest, I don't really notice it. Climbing quite fast. Let's just put that nose down. Right, you spent some serious money on this stuff, go. Nick, over the years, mate, I haven't done it all in one hit. This has been sort of a project, really, I suppose, for a couple of years. But I haven't spent money on this game for a long, long time now. The best time to wait is around the Christmas time. Orbex does a massive discount. I think of like 60 odd %. So I tend to pick up quite a bit during then. Yeah, you can seriously spend some money on add-ons for your flight sim. But hopefully those days are gone when Microsoft Flight comes out. And yeah, I do like the sim looking quite pretty. Especially when you're doing some GA work, you know, you want it looking as nice as you can. Okay, so things looking good. I have backed off a little bit. What I'm going to do now is just trim this thing out until you see the RPM change. There we go. And that reduces our fuel flow. Another thing I'm going to do is just swap the fuel tank over, because as you can see the fuel tank here is lower than this one, so we've put the fuel onto the right. So we want to keep these as balanced as possible. Yeah, everything's in the green, that's in the green, all these are in the green. We're doing okay. We're at 3,300. So now we've got to report that we're airborne. Bonanza 89 Juliet, climb in to 4,000 feet. Bonanza 89 Juliet, climb in to 4,000 feet. No, that doesn't make it.
Bonanza 89er Juliet, contact Bryce, approach on 127.25, enjoy your afternoon. Approach on 127.25 Bonanza 89er Juliet. Approach Bonanza 89er Juliet, climbing to flight level 040. Bonanza 89er Juliet, good afternoon.
Got a bit of cloud.
Radar contact. Bonanza 89er Juliet, expect the Malby arrival with the Malby transition for the ILS, approach to runway 25 with the BZ transition at Bryce Norton, cleared direct Malby. Expect the Malby arrival with the Malby transition for the ILS, approach to runway 25 with the BZ transition, cleared direct Malby. Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Cool. Okay, we're heading to Malby anyway, if you remember our flight plan. So that's all okay. The button show, yes, this is a live flight, mate. We're flying to Bryce Norton, just a very quick flight initially to pick up a job. Do you have your work on a flight now? DJ Smitty Smooth, DJ Smitty, yes I do. He's on his way to EGLF from EGDY. We get a little notification when he arrives. So we're leveling off at 4,000 feet now. Unfortunately we got a bit of cloud, which is a bit of a pain. I just got the bug. Just got the bug back again. RAP the bank account. Nick, yeah, don't go too crazy until Flight Sim 2020 comes out. So I think that's going to be a pretty good game changer. So let's just pull back on the throttle just a little bit. Save some fuel. You got to remember, we pay for all our fuel. So every penny saved is a penny earned. Is that a thing? And also we don't want to overspeed either, so around about the 110, 115 knots. So yeah, looking good. 4,000 feet, we're on course, we haven't crashed yet.
Bonanza 89er Juliet, descent via the Malby, arrival with the Malby transition to 2,800 feet, QNH is 1018 at Bryce Norton.
So we're going to go down to
via the Malby, arrival with the Malby transition to 2,800 feet, QNH is 1018 Bonanza 89er Juliet.
So let's pull back. We're descending to 2,800 feet. That was quick. I told you it was a short hop. Around about 500, which is good. Nice and steady. Putting it back on the throttle. All looking good. What I tend to do now is this one here. Just push that in, just in case we need the fuel and the power to get out of Dodge if we need it. That's looking good. What is Orbex, may I ask? What is the best, cheapest modern flights? Meteor, I don't know. Some people love the PD, is it PD3, PD4, I can't remember what they call it now. But there's a Microsoft one at the moment, and there's P3D. There we go. Thank you, Aidan. P3D, and this is X-Plane. Some people enjoy one and not the other, and some people play both. But I don't know. At the moment, I wouldn't spend much money on flight simming until. Oh, I know gears up. That's fine. It's just telling me that gears up when we're descending. It's fine. Yeah, we don't need to spend any money because Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is going to be coming out soon, and I think that'll be good for all of us. Oh, I think I can still put my taxi lights on. I need to put my landing lights. There we go. So we need to put a bit more power on at 2,800. There we go. Now what we need to do is bring up this thing again and go to EGVN. Bryce Norton. We're loading some maps. So the star is we're doing approaches. Here we go. So we're doing an ILS. C and D probably. Is this what we're doing? Yeah, this is what we're doing. Okay. And most importantly, what this does is it tells you 108.55 is the frequency of the ILS. So we're pumping that into here. 108.55, it's already got it in there, so we just make it live. And we need to set the OBS. So what I tend to do here is you can see we're on a bit of a straight line here. So let's just head in. Heading bug is now we're going in the straight line. Let's take it off nav and put it on heading mode. There we go. So we're carrying on. We're at 2,800. Probably a bit more power. About 90, that's okay. So it's all nice and stable, and then we can bring this up here. So you can see there at 255 degrees. So we need to set the OBS at 255. So the OBS, I think we'll take it off that. There we go. OBS 255, and you can see here. It's probably already set at 255, but 3, 4, 5. OBS is set at 255. Brilliant. Put this back on GPS. And onto nav. There we go. So the OBS is set at 255. Oh, I've done this last time. No. Go back on heading. Done this last time, we shouldn't have done that. So where are we going? We're heading to heading to BZN. Okay. So activate leg. Go to map. There we go. You can see where we are now. Let's go back to nav. GPS. Right, so we're heading up to BZN, and then we're going to do around and then land. So literally going around the other side. We'll We're back on sat nav now. We'll set up this. Set this up. Set the OBS. Okay, I think we're good. This would be more in depth than Microsoft Flight Sim X. The better show. No, I think what I'm doing is you can do this in Flight Sim X quite easily. I'm probably overcomplicating it, I guess. I don't know. Not saying it's the best, but that's the name he was looking for. P3D. Yes, Aiden. Yeah, there's a P3D for peeps as well. Now, in case you're wondering why he's asked me to go to 2,800, if we bring that map back up, this one here, at 2,800, we go past the BZN, but then we hit the glide slope at 2,300. So at some point, the ATC is going to drop me. So here you got a maximum height. The maximum height is maximum flight level is 8,000, but the minimum height level is 2,800. That's why he's asked me to go to 2,000.
Juliet QNH is 1018 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 25 with the BZ transition at Bryce Norton. Okay. QNH is 1018 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 25 with the BZ transition Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Brilliant. Just to say that we're cleared to land. This is an RAF base as well. If we're not cleared, you know, planes get shot out of the sky. Let me show you here. So you can see where we are. We're coming into BZN, and then we're going to turn right to BZN DME 6 9.1, and then we're going to turn, and then we're going to get onto final, and hopefully land on a heading of 255. That is the plan. Whether it works out that way, I don't know, but we're going to try. Is that the ATC? It doesn't sound very realistic. Hey Josh, it is the ATC. It's just using. You can actually pay, but they're quite expensive. You know, for your Windows speech recognition. You know, you can pay for extra voices and stuff, but I've just gone for the standard. Your speech recognition. But yeah, you pay a lot of money for that. So it's given us the altitude of 1018, which is what we've got already. So things are looking good. Nice and steady at 90 knots. Boom, boom, boom. We've got fuels, okay. We're on course. So we'll just sit back for a nice slow landing into Bryce Norton. That's the plan. And then as soon as we land into Bryce Norton, we're going to pick up our goods and head on back out. Do you like this better than Microsoft Flight Sim? Josh, currently the Microsoft Flight Sim is like in its 90s, I think. It's a little bit outdated. So this is probably the best on the market at the moment. But Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 will be coming out this year. It is currently in alpha, and I imagine when that comes out, some of the videos and some of the photos, screenshots that are posted online is just incredible. So yeah, certainly look out for that, because that's going to be special. Gotcha. As for the ATC, Microsoft Flight Sim is pretty good. I'll have to look into this design. Yeah, I think the ATC is better in Microsoft Flight Sim, to be honest, than the X-Plane. Hey, Node 101 with a sub, the Prime sub. Thank you so much, Node. That's fantastic. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll just hold fire. I wouldn't spend any money on Flight Sim just yet. Wait for Microsoft Flight Sim to come out. It shouldn't be too long this year, and let's see what that's about. That'll be my top tip for the day. So yeah, we're taking a nice slow flight in. Nathan Holmes, how you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us today. We're just doing a quick short hop to pick up a job. We're just flying into Bryce Norton in the UK. So a lot of the flight's going to be in the UK to begin with, until we start getting bigger aircraft. So we had to purchase this aircraft. If you didn't see my first few episodes of On Air and how it works, definitely go back onto my YouTube channel. I'll put it on there and check that out. Hello. No worries. Glad you're keeping us all entertained. Thank you, Lord. No, really appreciate the love, the follows, the subs, the bits, the hosts, everything that you guys have been doing. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you. And again, there's a follow. Theo Aviation, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, and welcome aboard the crazy plane, which is the F-33A Bonanza. I'll show you guys now. Let's go circle, and there's the beast. So you should be at there. There's Bryce Norton. There's where we're going to land. So what we do is we're going to come in here. We're going to hit Bryce Norton, and then we're going to take a right, go around, and then land this way. So we're going to land down in here. That's the plan. So we're at 2,800 feet. And we should be taking a right turn in a minute. It looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? What's your YouTube channel called? Nathan Holmes. If you type in exclamation YouTube, I think there'll be a link for you. But my YouTube is the same as my Twitch, and that's oh, I've got a recent subscriber. Thank you so much, DJ Smitty Smooth with a Prime for 3 months. Wow, thank you, very much appreciated. And there we go. Nightbot is he's on the ball again. He's just linked to the YouTube channel, but yeah, Stockoglaws is the YouTube channel. But yeah, thank you very much. As long as you don't get shot out of the sky, that's it. Well, you never know. So this is RAF Bryce Norton. It's as I say, it's an RAF base, Royal Air Force base. I don't think you'd have many GA aircraft allowed to land here, but we've got special permission because we've got a job to do. And we should be turning right any minute.
Bonanza 89er Juliet descent via the BZ transition to 2,300 feet.
2,300?
Descend to 2,300 feet via the BZ transition.
Come on, turn right.
Bonanza 89er Juliet.
We're turning left. We shouldn't be turning left. Now we're turning right. Okay. So you can see there, it's manipulating the ailerons, I think they are. You can see we're just turning right. Brilliant. Okay, now we need to descend to 2,300. 2,300. Let's do that and pull back on. So I'll put flaps down. So flaps are down. I'm going to put some power on to keep us around about the 80 mark. And we should be going. Okay. So descending to 2,300. I apologise for the music. I've got some random music, gaming music. Some of them are, yeah. I suppose we need the, you know, the suspense, you know, of me trying to land this thing. The flight sim I usually do with DCS, and that's mostly military aircraft. Yes, it is, Jax. Yes, but again, that's a very good flight sim experience. Just want to make sure we go down about 500 feet a minute, get down to about 2,300. So flaps are down. So if we go out here and go to external, you can see the flaps. So this is slowing us right down, keeping us stable. And then we're gonna just reduce that down to about 90, and then we're put out the landing gear. things looking good. As you can see, we're on this course here. We're coming in into land runway 25. Descending to 2,300. We're coming up to 2,300 now. We'll put the power back on. I want to get this to about 90. We're going to lower the landing gear, and then we can set for an approach. Jobs are good in. There we go. We're at 2,300. We're coming up to 90. Let's lower our landing gear. Okay, so we've got a lot of drag now. We've got the flaps down, we've got the landing gear down, so you need a bit more engine power. But as long as you keep between 80 and 90 knots, I'm quite happy with that. Is in the green, everything's okay. We're at 2,300, 80 knots, and that's where we are. So this is a DME of 9.1 miles, nautical miles from the airport, and then come down here to land. Beautiful day. You can see the flaps are down here, but I'll show you with the let's go view external. See, landing gear's down. There's the airport over there, and then we turn on to final any minute now. See, I think some of you are only here to see me sort of splat onto the floor. But we're going to give it a go. I think we've got our landing lights on, everything else is on. 3 green, I think. Yep, 3 green, landing gear. We're good to go. So hopefully the music and the engines are not too powerful, not too loud, and you guys can hear me okay. Just the stream quality, are you happy with the quality? Does it look okay? Fingers crossed. Sound, as in what? Sound's too high, or sound as in a sound?
Bonanza 89er Juliet QNH is 1018 at Bryce Norton Contact Tower on 123.72. Have a nice day. QNH is 1018 Tower on 123.72 Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Brilliant, thank you Daz, man. Appreciate that, buddy. So here we are, we're just making our turn now. This is the exciting thing.
Tower Bonanza 89er Juliet inbound for ILS approach runway 25.
Bonanza 89er Juliet, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Thank you very much.
Continue ILS to runway 25, call when established on final.
Okay.
Continue ILS to runway 25 will call when established on final Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Okay, so what they're asking for is just let us know when you're on final and you can see the runway and everything's good and set. So we'll do that. And we've got a follow from Firedrift77. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're well. And Jack says the scariest thing I've done in DCS is fly a helicopter in dense fog. Trees and buildings coming at you from nowhere. I bet. Looks impressive, very immersive. Oh, thank you, Misha. I'm glad you're. I'm glad you think so. See, I love the look of X-Plane 11, and I cannot wait for Microsoft 2020. It's going to blow out the water. So here we are at the moment, still making our turn. So when we're on final, we're take it off GPS onto instruments, and then go to heading mode, put on heading, just click on approach, and then it should capture the glide slope again, because we're at 2,300. The reason why it's asked us to come to 2,300 is because here we're going to capture the glide slope, and then the glide slope then is going to bring us down to land, hopefully. So we've set the OBS to 255. Is it? Yeah, it is the OBS, isn't it? Yes, the OBS. I was thinking of Streamlabs and OBS, but yeah, that down to 255, and then we've set this up as well, so it captures the frequency. So I think we're all ready to go. QNH is 1018, which is already set. Landing gears down, flaps are down. We're at about 80 knots, which is brilliant. Yeah. So guys, as if you're new to the stream, or if you guys know, I'd like to have a little rating of 0 to 20 on what you thought the journey was like, as if you was a passenger just sat in the back there. See if you guys are happy with the flight, or any constructive criticism would go a long way. I don't like flying. Well, it does, man. Yeah, you may that might hinder your rating. Right, we're coming up to the final leg. As you can see here, could have done with some better in-flight refresh. I've only got water, we're just passing a bottle of water around. That's what we're doing. We're just sharing a bottle of water. Let's just hope nobody needs the toilet, because we've only got one bottle. You have to cross your legs, tie a knot. And Josh didn't get any peanuts. Well, sorry, this is a peanut-free flight today. Got to do plus 10 hours in America in September as far as things like that. No snacks. No snacks at all. Okay, this is alright, it's going to get real. Okay. We're coming to final. You can see the airport ahead of us. And we're nearly there. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a wobble getting back onto this flight path, but as soon as it levels out, I can see the airport there, see the runway there. Cool. Right, let's go to heading mode. So this bug here, bring to the thing. We're going to click on heading. There we go. Let's get rid of that. V-lock. Okay, that's already turned on. So now just click on approach. And now the plane should fly us down. As soon as it hits the glide slope, you can see there, the glide slope, it should start, we should have a little notification, I think, here. There we go, GS. See that, where it's take the GS, and now it's just a matter of just managing the speed in. The glide slope's got us. We're on approach. We've got GS there to say, yep, we're on the glide slope. Everything's looking good. Weather's reloading. It's a little bit foggy, slightly foggy, but that's the runway that we're going to be landing on. So just pulling back on the throttle. We want to get this around about 80 knots when we land. I love flying, so I might be biased. Toilets are a bit crampy. It does, man. Yes. Need to figure something out there. Just the bottle. And no toilet paper. Just want to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you. Airplane was such a good movie. Just want to tell you good luck. Oh no, me and the wife watched the Airplane the other day, and I was in stitches. It's a great Had to pee out the window in the end. Oh, great. So I'm going to have to give the plane a good clean after Dasman is peed all down the side of it. Josh for the follow. Thank you, Josh. Much appreciated. We're on our glide slope. Pull back a little bit on the throttle. Landing gears down. Landing lights are on. QNH is set. Yeah. It's a little bit windy. What we call an attractor? What are we caught an attractor beam, Captain? Yes, we are. We're caught an attractor beam, and it's tractoring us in. There you go. Even in flight sim, I can get the word tractor in. And you can see there 2 white, 2 red on the PAPI lights, which means that we're coming in at the right angle. Everyone's happy. Oh, came back for the best part. The crash landing. Oh, thank you, Case. I think we're going to be okay. The glide slope's got us. We should be good to go. Dasman, oh, brilliant! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Join the streams. May need to ask for some advice on something. If okay, I'll do it through Whisper. Dasman, you're more than welcome, buddy. Yes, please do. I'll help anybody out. I think 50 people in this aircraft might be a bit too much. Just a bit. I think we're okay. We've got 50 people watching. Yeah, we've got 50 people in the back of our Bonanza. We've got Dasman by the window. I would suggest not sitting there if you get the chance. Can I smoke?
Bonanza 89 at Juliet, Weed 302 at 6 knots, cleared to land runway 25.
Clear to land runway 25, Bonanza 89er Juliet.
Okay. Can I smoke in the back? No smoking. Okay, I need to concentrate now. Hey, Josh with 100 bits. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the bits, the subs, the love, the support, the follows. You guys are amazing. Okay, right, concentrating face. Okay, no screenshotting that, alright? I'm posting it all over social media. Okay, speed's looking good. Everything's looking good. Okay, so you hear a beep in a minute, and that's when I take off the autopilot, which means that Stockoglaws is flying the plane. 50 people in the plane, it really is a clown plane, and it's got some face paint and a big fluffy wig. Oh, the music's just creeping in, ready. Ah, oh, couldn't have timed that any better. Okay, it's my plane. Oh, that wind, wow. Oh, can you see the wind trying to push me off? I'm going to land at runway 25. Oh, wow, that is really windy. Well, we're going to take a nice
Bonanza
landing.
89 at Juliet, landing time logged.
Okay.
Landed at Echo Golf Victor
feet per minute. I
November.
think that's
Bryce
okay.
Norton.
Welcome to Bryce Norton, everybody. And yeah, Tough and XL, use 100 bits. Thank you. No distractions. Well, thank you for putting those bits just at that that particular time, Taff. Really appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, we're here. Bryce Norton, welcome. Let's find somewhere to park. So we lift up the flaps. I think that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good landing. Thank you, the Flying Wolf. It was a little bit choppy coming in. I was getting a bit worried. God, it's been a while since I've been here. Blimey, me too. Need to figure out where to go. Is that a taxi lane? Yeah, let's get off here. loaded. Don't know where all the buildings are. Don't really know where I'm going. My son-in-law's brother based here, Flying Wolf. Yes, I've got a few family members that are that work at Bryce Norton as well. One's a firefighter, I believe. Okay, let's find out where we're going to park. So bring up the pilot to ATC. So we request. We want to request a. Taxi to cargo ramp. Bonanza 89 Juliet, request taxi to cargo ramp.
Bonanza 89 Juliet, contact Bryce ground on 121.72 for taxi clearance.
Ground on 121.72 for taxi clearance.
121.72.
Bonanza 89 Juliet.
Is that going to change? It is 121.72. So let me say it again. Bonanza 89 Juliet, request taxi to cargo ramp.
Bonanza 89 Juliet, sorry, no cargo ramp available at this airport.
Right, okay. In that case, we'll find somewhere to park and call that good. Hey, no whiplash today, no. 20 out of 5, but I'm biased. Thank you, Jax. I'll take it. 20 out of 5. So come on there, peeps. You know, give us a rating out of 20 for that flight. I think we've done all right. Didn't crash. 15 out of 20. Okay, so there's improvement to be had there. Better is it? I appreciate that. I think we're just going to park here. Yeah, let's just park here. Okay. Stop. And we are here. Welcome to Bryce Norton. Let's turn this off. Not that one. This one. Lovely.
Engine off, time logged.
Turn all
End of
this
flight.
off.
Registered in
Turn
on-air
that
company.
off. Turn this off and. Oh, hang on. There we go. Keys off. Cold and dark. Lovely. And we're at the static elements. Let's go view external. And there we go. We're here. We're safe. We're sound. We're in Bryce Norton. Okay. And oh, 1,000 bits. Aiden plays games. Wow. Wow, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate the bits there. Aiden plays games. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, fantastic. So on air is logged it. So your flight has been monitored by on air, and you can see there. Yeah, we didn't damage it too bad. The engine or the airframe condition, so it's all okay. Received 15 XP for this flight. When you do a job, you get a lot more XP. So just flight hopping like we are, you don't get much XP.